waxing. Is it waxing or waxing? Waxing, yeah.
Oh, Dana, all my ego now for you.
All my ego for you.
All my rubber now for you. Yeah.
All my rubber for you.
Go me now for you. Yeah.
Okay for you.
New here, thank you. Where have you been? I have been waiting for you. If you're returnee, thank you so much for always please guys, don't forget to be a part of the family. Please subscribe to my channel. Actually, my wish list, my birthday wish list is getting 1,000 subscribers by May. My birthday is May, just around the corner. Please guys, tell your friends, tell your loved ones, and you yourself, if you're yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe. It is absolutely free. You'll never be charged for it. Trust me, it is free. Just click on the subscribe button and that's it. Thank you so much guys in advance. So without much ado, I hope you guys like my t-shirt. By the way, I just got it and I'm launching it for the very first time here on my channel. I hope you guys like it. Come on.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Yeah. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
Ain't no
I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
Thank you.
I'm coming home,
Coming home.
coming home.
I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world that
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Hey yo,
I'm coming home, I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your star girl Oluwafemi Busari Roda, and you're welcome to another exciting episode here on Tana's First Roda. If you're new here, welcome. I'm dramatic, yes, I know. So I've been waiting for you actually. If you're new here, where have you been? I'm finally so glad to have you here. If you're a returnee, thank you so much for always stopping by. Guys, please to be a part of the family, subscribe to my channel. Do you know that my birthday wish list is actually to earn up to 1,000 subscribers, and my birthday is May, just around the corner. Please guys, please subscribe to my channel. Invite your friends, your loved ones, whoever it is, tell them to come subscribe to my channel. 1,000 subscribers by the end of May. Thank you. So I hope you guys like my shirt. So I just actually got this shirt and I'm launching it for the very first time on my channel. It's actually very beautiful. It brightens, with the video. It adds more light, and it just makes me really beautiful, and I love it. I hope you guys love it too. So it's actually a gift from a colleague of mine. Yes. So I think, okay, yeah, a gift from a colleague of mine. Yes, so correct. Without much ado, let's jump straight into the video.
Let's get something clear. I am nobody's ex. If we break up, I don't know you.
Guys, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last month, and it was talking about never telling his girlfriend about his past. So he had a very rough past, I think, because the way he was talking to me, was narrating the incidents to me, was like, she can never know, she will never get to know. So I was like, why? So it's like, it might change the way she loves him, she feels about him. It might affect their relationship, and so he doesn't want to try it at all. So he will just leave it. She'll never find out, because they actually met in camp, NYC orientation camp, and so they never schooled in the same place. They never lived together. She's out of Lagos. They just met in camp, but their relationship is going waxing stronger. so he doesn't want it to affect his relationship, so you rather not tell her, So I was like, okay, but don't you think that being open to your significant other is very important, and sometimes it just makes the relationship very solid. It makes the bond stronger, it makes your trust stronger. So it's like, brother, it's not, that thing is not for that's the way you're saying, brother, that thing is not for everybody. It doesn't relate to everyone. There are some people, if you tell them about your past, this that, they will stop talking to you. It will change the way they feel about you. So I don't want to spoil this thing that I have ongoing right now. So I was like, okay, no problem if you say so. So I thought about it, and then I felt like he actually has a point. So that for every discussion, for every issue, for every life happening, life circumstance, there are always two sides to the coin. And because we are different, the way we view things will always differ. So I've come today to get your opinion on this. So I'm very sure he's going to watch this video, because I told him that I don't like the way he has concluded already. Because what if she finds out? Do you get? But he's very sure that she will never find out. So I told him to permit me to share this. So so that's why we're having this discussion anyways. Opening up to your significant other, do you advise it? Do you think people should stick to their past because it is actually in their past? Just keep it to yourself. That is why it was in the past. Do you also think, or do you think that, when you're in a relationship, especially a relationship that that will lead to marriage, if you're in a relationship and that this person, I'm going to marry this person I love to wife her, this person I love to make him my husband, as the case may be, I should be able to tell him everything about me. Maybe not because he might find out, or maybe not because she might find out, but just for posterity's sake. That's why we're in a relationship. That's why two will become one. So if I tell you, I'm not telling you so that you spite me. I'm not telling you so that you constantly remind me of my past, but I'm telling you because this is my naked truth, and I think it should be a part of it. Yes, you were not in my past, but this is what happened in the past, and I think it's just ideal for you to know, right? Do you also think that, well, your past attitude, your past behavior, your past happenings happened in the past for a reason? That's why they're in the past. You're probably a changed person now. So for example, you are a guy, you were once a cultist, you were once involved in robbery or kidnapping, and now you're a changed person, maybe by virtue of your religion, or a virtue of changing personality. You just wanted to become a better person, so you grew out of that attitude, you grew out of that past, and now you are different, very much different. But moving on, you understand that your past is a part of your future, or a part of your present. So whoever is in your life at that moment should know about your past. It's, for you, it's probably a sign of respect, or something that just strengthens your bond, and you think that is important for my significant other thing. So you feel like, oh, it's no big deal. So you tell your babe, girl, listen, before I met you, I used to be an internet fraudster. Do you understand? Before I met you, I used to be a cultist. Actually, when I was in school, when I was an undergraduate, I used to be a cultist. This, that, share your past with your significant other, maybe to lighten your body. Maybe, I'm just saying, or maybe, to just, maybe for posterity's sake, really, so that if she hears it somewhere later in the future, maybe after 15 years of being happily married, one of your friends, just one day, the statement just falls out of his mouth, she's not going to be surprised. She's not going to be mad at you to say, oh, you really were involved in all of this before I met you. Why didn't you ever tell me? Or your lady, you feel like as an undergraduate, then I used to be a runs girl, and as a matter of fact, I've done abortion like 3 times. Why should my significant other know? Do you want it to affect my future relationship? Do you want it to affect our relationship in the future? So something happens and then he start referring to my past, or something happens and then or when I tell him rather he wants to break up with me or she wants to break up with me, do you think it's ideal? Your past might actually come with a visible what's the word, reprimanding. So what I mean with reprimanding, you probably were a runs girl, and as a result of that you were pregnant, an unwanted pregnancy. You didn't want to abort, so you had the baby. That child is part of your past, but that child is part of your life. So how do you intend to cover up such past, you know, and hide it from your significant other? You have a child already from this from your past. How do you intend to cover up from your significant other? If you say okay, the person, it might affect the way the person feels about you, it might affect your relationship, but how do you really want to hide that child? So I know of instances, I know of people who, you know, well, not personally though, but stories, tweets, social media is there, so these stories abound, they're everywhere. People who they are, would I say lesson, or they are the results of those past behaviors were kids. Some of them, something just happened. Some of them, they're unable to bear children. Some of them are unable to bear children. Some of them, it's a disease, you know, and they're living with it, you know, but they are living with it because they are managing it. It's not a deadly disease, right? So do you really want to hide such thing from your significant other? So you see people come out on social media and say, oh, do you know that my husband has a child and he kept it from me all through our 30-something years of marriage? So the guy accepted the pregnancy from his girlfriend back then, and then you're married now to someone else and you never for once told her about your child, or you had an abortion and maybe at the moment in your marriage you cannot conceive, and you know the reason why you cannot conceive, maybe because it was a quack doctor that did, you know, that abortion, or you know, something just of what you did in the past, it's telling in your future. So would you not hide it from your significant other because you don't want the person to see you in a bad light, or because you don't want it to affect your relationship? Do you think that it's not all past behaviors that actually rub off in a negative way in your future? Do you think that whether it rubs off negatively or otherwise, tell your significant other, open up to your significant other, it is just the right thing? How do you advise people to brace up or to forgive stories like that from their significant other? How do you tell a woman to accept a man with that child he had out of wedlock like that? How do you tell a man to accept a lady who opened up to him on her path as a prostitute? How do you expect him to, how do you tell him to forgive and embrace and just continue loving her like that? You know, do you think because of these issues, because it might affect their relationships, people should let their past be? If you have a child as a result of your past escapades, what do you think? Is it ideal for people to cover from you guys? This is a very sensitive topic, and I'd like to, as much as possible, hear your honest opinion about this. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to also share. Thank you so much. Some other time, guys. Peace out. Oh baby, I'm together.